outrage this morning after a pro-Antifa high school teacher is caught on camera bragging about his push to turn students to the far left.
Like I have an Antifa flag on my wall, and a student complained about that, and he said it made him feel uncomfortable. And I addressed it to everyone because I didn't know who it was, and I was like, well, this is meant to make fascists feel uncomfortable. So if you feel uncomfortable, I don't really know what to tell you. Like maybe you shouldn't be aligning with the values that this is antithetical to. I have 180 days to turn them into revolutionaries.
How do you do that? How do you
scare the out of them?
That's a Project Veritas video, and the teacher is Gabriel Geip out in California. Outkick founder Clay Travis is here to react. Good morning to you, Clay.
Hey, good morning, Ainsley. How are you?
Good morning. Doing well. Just shocking video admitting, and he has an Antifa flag in his classroom. One of his former students says he's not surprised. The Antifa flag was hanging up when he walked into the classroom, and he said he knew it was going to be a tough year. Says he provides the kids extra credit if they go to one of his far left protests, that some protests that are on his list, approved list, but not if you want to go to a pro-life protest. What do you think?
Well, this is the exact thing that I think many parents across the country fear, which is that their kids are not being given an opportunity to learn a wide variety of things in school, but are instead being indoctrinated by people who want to advocate for one particular political perspective. If this teacher were showing the kids the width and breadth of all different political ideals in the United States, I think many people would say, okay, that's at least exposing them to a wide variety of things to learn, but we don't want teachers to be bragging about how they are turning people into far left-wing zealots intentionally, especially people who are being paid with our own tax dollars. I think, frankly, it's totally unacceptable, and I'm not surprised that many parents think this is symptomatic of what is going on in a larger context. This teacher does not stand alone.
The school district did give us the statement. Natomas Unified always has, or as always, will look into the matter and take any appropriate actions as necessary. But that former student that was interviewed said they complained a lot and nothing was ever done. Let's also take you to this next story. This is LA's most powerful teachers union. The president of that union said it's more important for students to learn about social justice than it is math. Here's the quote. "There is no such thing as a learning loss. Our kids didn't lose anything," talking about COVID. "It's okay that our babies may not have learned all their timetables. They learned resilience, survival, critical thinking skills. They know the difference between a riot and a protest. They know the words insurrection and coup." Unbelievable, right?
It's disgraceful. And frankly, this person shouldn't be allowed to represent teachers anywhere in the country, much less Los Angeles, one of our biggest cities, where she has the most possible influence. Look, here's the reality. The biggest failure among many failures of our response to COVID was kids not being able to be in school, especially the most disadvantaged among them. It's fundamentally unfair and awful.
I know you're going to be on Fox and Friends this weekend on Saturday, along with Outkick's college football bus tour across the biggest games in the South through September 18th. And don't forget to check out what's kicking on Outkick. Clay, thank you so much for coming on with us.
Thank you, Ainsley. Can't wait for college football to be off and rolling.
I know. I'm excited, too. More Fox and Friends just moments away.